The Italian Navy was a fleet of extremes, massive, elegant battleships designed for a short war and tiny improvised assault craft that struck the most devastating blows of the conflict. While their surface giants were often too precious to risk, their secret frogmen redefined naval sabotage forever. These are the vessels of the Regia Marina. Let's get into it. Battleships, CORAZZATE. Littorio class, Vittorio Veneto, the pride of Italy. The Littorio class was the ultimate maritime masterpiece, built to dominate the central Mediterranean. You can spot these giants by their 9 15-inch guns in 3 massive turrets and the unique Pugliese torpedo defense system hidden beneath the waterline. These were among the fastest and most modern battleships afloat, serving as a constant deadly threat to British supply lines. Conte di Cavour class, the rebuilt veterans. The Conte di Cavour class consisted of great war hulls that were completely reconstructed for a new age of speed. They featured a sleek, streamlined silhouette that masked their true age, with nearly 60% of the original ship replaced by modern steel. These ships were redesigned to hunt down British cruisers, though their thin vertical armor remained a dangerous liability in heavy combat. Caio Duilio class, the Doria class. The Caio Duilio class were the secondary heavyweights of the fleet, specializing in convoy protection and support. They look similar to the Cavour class, but are recognized by their more modern secondary guns and upgraded anti-aircraft suites. These aging giants were the workhorses of the fleet, escorting vital supplies through the route of death to North Africa. Moving from the heavy steel giants to the high-speed scouts of the Mediterranean. Heavy and light cruisers. Zara class, the armored cruisers. The Zara class heavy cruiser is widely regarded as one of the best protected designs of the entire war. You'll see a high, imposing tower and armor plates significantly thicker than any of its international rivals. These ships were built to win gun duels at long range, though their lack of radar led to a tragic, one-sided ambush at the Battle of Cape Matapan. Condottieri class, the Greyhounds. The Condottieri class light cruisers were the lightning-fast sprinters of the Regia Marina. They feature long, narrow hulls designed to slice through the waves at a blistering 37 knots. These commerce raiders traded protection for pure speed, earning a reputation for having eggshell armor that could not survive a direct hit from a heavy gun. From fleet engagements to the overworked workhorses protecting the supply lines. Destroyers, CACCIATORPEDINIERE. Soldati class, the soldiers. The Soldati class was the standard-issue frontline destroyer and the primary shield of the Italian fleet. They're noted for their elegant, balanced design and a powerful 120mm main battery. These ships were the first line of defense against Allied submarines, though they fought a losing battle without the benefit of modern radar. Navigatori class, the explorers. The Navigatori class were massive scout destroyers built to find and harass enemy light forces. You can recognize them by their distinctive wide hulls and tall tripod masts designed for heavy Mediterranean weather. These ships were modified mid-war to improve their stability, serving as heavy escorts during the most intense naval clashes of the conflict. While the surface fleet struggled, Italy's secret weapon was preparing to strike from the shadows. Special assault craft, Decima MAS, the Frogmen. SLC, Siluro a Lenta Corsa, the Pig. The Maiale was a low-speed human torpedo that became the Royal Navy's worst nightmare. It features a long, torpedo-like body with 2 seats for divers wearing specialized Belloni rubber suits. These covert killers infiltrated the harbor of Alexandria to plant massive explosive charges, successfully disabling 2 British battleships in a single night. MTM, Motoscafo Turismo Modificato, the Barchino. The MTM was a high-speed explosive motorboat designed for one-way strike missions. You're looking at a tiny wooden hull packed with 300 kilograms of explosives and a single pilot seat perched at the very back. The pilot would jump out at the last second, leaving the boat to snap in half upon impact and detonate its charge below the target's waterline. From surface strikes to the silent hunters stalking the deep.
Submarines, sommergibili. The Acciaio class, the Steel class. The Acciaio class was a series of compact coastal submarines optimized for the clear, confined waters of the Mediterranean. They are recognized by their small, maneuverable silhouette, which made them incredibly difficult for Allied aircraft to spot. These boats were lethal ambush predators, specialized in hunting British escorts in narrow straits. Marconi class, the Oceanics. The Marconi class were large, long-range hunters built to take the war into the open Atlantic. They feature a massive hull and a heavy deck gun designed for sustained surface engagements against merchant convoys. These became Italy's most successful submarines, with elite commanders achieving massive tonnage scores during the Battle of the Atlantic. Brave crews, beautiful ships, and a war they weren't industrially prepared to win. While the battleships stayed in harbor, the pigs proved that 2 men in a rubber suit could change the course of naval history. If you had to strike from the shadows, would you take the Maiale or the motorboat? Let us know in the comments and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.